okay? So we'll have this fight. It'll go on. It'll be a non-title fight. After that, we've got 3 World Championship fights and belts to hand out. Great crowd here at the BLAISDELL Arena. They're still filing back in from the short intermission that we had. Recapping what happened earlier tonight. Lolohea Mahe won the heavyweight title by TKO. Raquel Pahalui won the women's 135-pound title with a TKO victory in the 3rd round. Zane Kamaka defeated Jordan Kikino by submission in the 1st round to win the welterweight state title. Dustin Kimura, wow, what a sick armbar that was, won the 145-pound title over Current Cockett. And just before we went to break, we saw a spectacular knockout. Saleh Sprout from tiny little Molokai come in and shock this BLAISDELL Arena crowd with a 1st-round knockout of Colin Monsanis of Kaneohe. Anything surprise you up to this point, Mike Unzuka?
To tell you the truth, not really, but you know, this card has phenomenal matchups on paper. You know, we can only hope that people come up and the fights are as good as it looks on paper. And so far, it's been more than what we can expect, you know?
Well, this next fight is for 135 pounds. It's a bunch of featherweights. It's a non-title fight, like I was telling the audience, because of Russell Doan getting into that car accident a couple weeks ago. But in steps a replacement, Thomas Mattias. Thomas Mattias making his pro debut. A lot of people know him as a professional boxer. So actually, Boxer is going up against Boxer and Van Oscar Penaveroff.
Yeah, both guys have basically come up on the amateur boxing scene, fought each other, you know, definitely have a score to settle in MMA. So it's going to be an exciting fight coming up here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Champion 3, live right here at the BLAISDELL Arena, brought to you by X1 World Events. Big shout out to Das Pen Ever Beach. What's up? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our next bout is a 135-pound pro match. 3 5-minute rounds. Our first fighter, fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Thomas Tom Mattias.
Page 1, chapter 1, verse
Thomas Mattias, 21 years old, took the fight 2 days ago. They call him Tom Tom. It's only because that he likes to throw fist. That's why they call him Tom Tom. From Waianae High School in the famed Waianae Boxing Club, of course, coached by Freddie Pereira.
Yeah. This is a top-tier boxer right here. A guy who's put his time in the amateur circuit, and one of the jewels of Waianae, the up-and-coming talent coming out of Waianae boxing.
14 fights in the amateur ranks. He's a Golden Glove state champion. He won that in his 5th professional fight. He's won boxing tournaments on the mainland in Las Vegas at 125 pounds. He's also won a tournament, an amateur tournament in Kansas City, Missouri at 132 pounds. And he plans on continuing his boxing professional career by training with famed trainer Lee Espinoza in Palm Springs, California. Thomas Mattias.
Our next fighter, from Kailua Kona, Van Oscar Kona Gold Penovaroff.
Van Oscar Penovaroff. This guy can put you to sleep with either hand. I have seen him knock out guys with his left. I've seen him put guys to sleep with his right. He is a pure boxer. We'll see what he does in the MMA circles.
Yeah, he's a phenomenally fast and crisp puncher. He keeps his style real open, kind of lures guys in, and he strikes before guys can react. He's lightning quick.
Just to give you an idea of the punching power of Van Oscar Penovaroff, we have a little clip here of one of his fights from November of last year. And that's all she wrote as he KO'd David Barrios from San Jose, and Barrios took a long time to get up. Just to show you, and that was his right hand. I saw a couple of fights. I mean, when he knocked out Kana Hyatt in Kona, he used his left hand. I mean, and in all cases, the fighters took a long time to get up off the deck.
Yeah, he's very, very explosive, and he throws crisp, clean punches. You'll see the same thing come out from Mattias. These guys are high-level boxers, you know, and they spar nice and crisp. They put all their, you know, turn their hips into it. A lot of power generated by both fighters.
Van Oscar Penaveroff, a fourth-generation boxer. That means him, his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, all boxers. He began boxing at the age of 7. His amateur career reads like a who's who. He has over 100 amateur fights. He's won the Hawaii Golden Gloves Boxing Championship 4 times in Hawaii and once out of Wisconsin. He's won 2 bronze medals at the National Golden Gloves Championship, and he was an alternate on the United States boxing team for the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens, Greece.
Realistically, this is actually a more exciting matchup than the Russell Dome matchup because both guys are bangers standing up, talented boxers, and I don't think the game plan is going to be by either fighter to take this fight to the ground because, truthfully, I really don't think these guys have 2 good ground games. They're going to stick to their strength. Their strength is boxing and kickboxing.
I think there was a little bad blood brewing before this match here tonight. It was told to me that Thomas Mattias was posting stuff on Facebook before he took this fight. He didn't even know he was going to fight this guy, but he was posting some things on Facebook. Says, yeah, if I was in the ring, I could whip his butt. Well, guess what? He got the call and has to step it up now. He's got to put up or shut up. Let's meet the fighters.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fight fans, are you ready? In the blue corner, weighing in at 134 pounds, fighting out of Team YNI Boxing Club. This boxer making his professional debut here this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Tom Mattias. And in the red corner, weighing in at 140 pounds, fighting out of Team Penovaroff from Kailua Kona, Hawaii. This boxer, jiu-jitsu fighter has a record of 7 wins, 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Oscar, Kona Gold, Penaveroff.
And as we take a look at the tail of the tape, while he won't be fighting Russell Doan, we didn't have a chance to change the picture, but Penovaroff, 7-1 his record. He's got 6-0 in pro boxing. This guy has all the tools. You know, he's a great striker. Let's just see if this fight does go to the ground, he does have the skills to work from that angle.
He definitely showed it when he fought Kana Hyatt, his ability. He's been working on his takedown defense, and he was stuffing Kana and kept the fight standing long enough to land his hands. I know he's been working his jiu-jitsu.
Penovaroff, the taller of the 2 fighters. Watch the hand speed of these 2 very accomplished amateur boxers.
These guys are very, very efficient with their strikes.
In the weigh-in yesterday, they could not keep their eyes off each other as far as when they were doing a little pose down. They got right in each other's face and stayed that way. Oh, little jarring going on. Nice kick to the face, blocked by Mattias. Mattias stuck his tongue out at Penovaroff.
Nice kick there by Mattias. I guess the big question is, what kind of shape is Mattias in? Does he keep himself in fighting shape at all times? You know? And it's obviously not as good shape as if he knew that the fight was coming 2 months before, but, oh, right hand lands.
Yep. Oh, a swing and a miss, goes down. I was just gonna say, this is a boxing match with lighter gloves.
Yep. These guys say all you gotta do is touch them. People go to sleep.
Overhand right, miss.
There's that hook. Penovaroff throws nice, clean hooks.
Both fighters missing their marks early on. That one caught. Well, Mattias didn't know that he was in a fight. He does now.
Those guys trying to dial in that range. Nice overhand right.
Just impressed with the speed that they come with those overhand. Nice block up there by Penovaroff. Nice leg kick. That heard that one all the way up to the top row. Right to the ground.
Right, this is MMA. Goes right to a guillotine.
Right to a guillotine.
It's tight. He's
Got
a
it
lock
in
down
pretty
those
and
hips.
tight.
Pull up nicely.
Oh, nice job by Mattias to get out, but boy, he's giving up his back. And here comes the rear naked check. Rear naked
Locks
check.
it in. And it's tight. Looks like it's in.
Will Mattias tap out? It is really tight.
He's doing the right thing, grabbing that top hand, pulling that top hand down. Now he has to turn toward him.
Mattias is in a world of hurt right now.
He did a good job pulling that hand down, but he needs to turn his head.
And there's the tap, and it's over. It's out. And some words exchanged. Words exchanged afterwards. The fight is over. And Chris West, the third man in the ring, trying to separate the two. And it appears Van Oscar Penovaroff wanted a little bit more action. But this fight is over as Mattias tapped out. And that is the end of it. Something you wouldn't expect by two boxers to end with a submission choke.
He definitely listed his style as boxer and jiu-jitsu. He definitely worked his jiu-jitsu and looked pretty slick with those moves. Nice transitions. Locked that rear naked choke in. Very, very tight, very quickly.
Let's take a look.
With his credit, he actually did the right thing. He's pulling down that hand, but what he needs to do is, along with pulling down that hand, is he needs to turn his body, turn toward, away from the armpit, toward the center. He's actually turning the wrong way. Probably made it tighter at the end.
Oh, right there at the end, Penaveroff took a swing at Mattias when he was getting up, and he had a few choice words for Thomas Mattias. Like we said before the fight started, is that both of these fighters didn't have kind words at each other. And so, let's hear the official announcement.
Via rear naked choke in the first round. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Van Oscar, corner gold, Penovaroff.
So, Penovaroff runs his professional record to now
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for both fighters. Both fighters fought well.
And this is a guy who stays active both on the MMA and the pro boxing circuit on the mainland. And we're going to hear from Van Oscar from my buddy and partner, Mike Konzuka.
Hi, with Van Oscar, you know, a lot of guys are more excited about this fight than the previous world title fight. Two top-tier boxers. I'm sure you guys met before, now with small gloves. Did you anticipate the fight, you know, or did you look for this fight even more so because you knew it would be a stand-up battle?
I actually am really disappointed because I want my belt back, and that's it. So I want my belt.
Okay, last minute, the championship fight had to be canceled due to a car crash. Yeah, Russell Doan, who's the champion, I would like to call him into the ring and kind of explain the reason why he could not put his belt on the line. So, by no means, Russell kind of bowed out his fight. Tell us exactly what happened, Russell.
I was taking my brother-in-law home after work, and you know, it was like a 6-car pileup, and I was just car number 6. I hit my head against the windshield, so I mean, wouldn't make sense to take the fight after that kind of accident.
We have a fight on April 9th in Kona. Are you going to be ready to defend your title in Van Oscar's hometown for the X1 world title.
That sounds like a lot of pressure, but I mean, if everything goes through right, he deserves it. He is the old champion, and he never lost it. So.
Looks like we got an agreement. Van Oscar, in your hometown, are you in?
I'm ready. I'll fight right now. I mean, I don't really care. I fight since I'm 8 years old. This is all I do. This is all I do.
It's on April 9th. Get your tickets. X1 Kona.
So there you have it. Penaveroff will fight Russell Doane in Penavaroff's hometown of Kailua, Kona, come in April. We'll be back with more from the BLAISDELL. Stay with us.